Okay, I'm back. This is Erin with ECKOArt, Transcendent Lucis, and ECKO Certified Soundhealing. And this is another part in the series of videos that I'm doing with regard to my psychic and paranormal photography so that people can get a better foundation with which to understand the psychic and paranormal coaching business that I do and also the psychic artwork that I do. I'm having to do these in a series at this point because I tried to record it twice and it turned out to be 2 hours each time of it didn't save. So, um, actually the first time it saved and it was the wrong kind of file. So at any rate, I am pushing through and getting this done. So another image that we can discuss here is this. And again, and I'm sorry, I have the heat has come on, and so if that's disturbing the audio, I apologize. It shouldn't be on too long, but it's really cold, so it needs to be on. Now, this is an image in the forest from when I was intentionally asking beings to come out so that they could be in my pictures if they wanted to be seen and known by people. So this is a giant cobra being, and it's probably 25, 30 feet up in the tree. So it comes up along behind the tree and wraps around the tree. And so this is just the top portion of it coming out from around the top of the tree. And to me, it looks like it has an Egyptian vibe to it. And even to the point where there's a ring that looks like it goes through the hood of the cobra. So it's like a hooded cobra, and its eye is here, and its nose is here, and its other eye is over here, and this is its face. So another serpentine energy in nature. And I haven't done anything but use filters to bring out the kind of they have a misty quality. So the original would be like clear image of nature and this misty kind of quality coming out from it. So I've got different filters that I've put on it here to try to make it a little bit more easy for you to see, to try to enhance the misty quality of it so that you can see it coming forward. And so that's what you're looking at here. So I've just enhanced the misty quality of the image intentionally so that you could see this. And again, this is an old logo that I made back 2 decades ago, maybe 15 years. Anywho, so on to the next image, and this is a little nature spirit, tree spirit coming forward from this tree that's back here. So as he comes forward, you can see the field of the morph as he's moving down and out from the tree. And here's, well, I don't think that works as well on this, but well, here we go. Here you can kind of see, I've outlined very roughly the head shape and then the field where it morphs. So you can kind of catch the movement of what's happening here as he's coming out of that tree. Now, I did some editing to this to bring it forward, like with the lighting and the shadow. And I believe the reason why it's not the clearest is because it was kind of at a distance from me. So I can't really remember exactly because this picture was taken like at least probably 14 years ago, maybe 13, something like that. And so when I'm having these experiences, I know they're there. So I'm trying to get photos of them. So I'm feeling, sensing, knowing, seeing, hearing in some cases things about these interactions that I'm having, so I know that it's actually there. And once you learn to perceive that, you'd actually be able to perceive the entire being of this little guy here. And I've just roughly outlined him so that you can see him. Here is an image of, I'm going to call it a nature goddess. It's waking up from the earth. And so the original is probably similar to this one. This is not the original, I don't think. You know what? Actually, this might be the original down here. And you can even see that, I'm going to call it a she because it's a feminine energy, that there's an ear here. And so it's like this whole head that comes up from the ground as I'm walking by. And so up here, I've enhanced it to bring out the misty quality of it, and you can see the ear. Like, there's even an ear. Oh, where'd it go? Here. Again, I've been at this for hours now, so I'm just getting a little bit like, woo. Yeah, the ears are here. So anyway, so there's the lower portion of the face, the cheekbone right here, an eye here, an eye here, nose, mouth. I mean, I don't really think there's much more I can say about that. Once you begin to understand how these things work and your brain stops filtering out things because it has been taught that they're not relevant, that they're not real, then you'll begin to be able to experience these things coming forth from the flora yourself. And here's a being coming out of a beam of light, or coming down with a beam of light. And if you look at where the shadow is in the image, you can tell that the sun is not at the right angle to have brought this beam straight directly down. This is a beam of light coming straight directly down out of the sky. And there's a little guy's head in it. Actually, it's not very little at all. It's quite large. And again, this was happening on a holiday celebration day that had to do with nature spirits. So you can see the eye, and another eye, little nose, little mouth, little chin, kind of big head. Kind of big head. And even you can perceive there's a neck there. So again, that just kind of dropped down on us during a holiday celebration, and I was told to take the picture. I think I have more than one image of this, but I can't remember that for certain. If I did get more than one image, I can't guarantee they all made it through all the multiple hackings that I've had. But, so there's that. And this is Ganesha. I have a lot of interactions with Hindu beings, so, I mean, I just know that that's what it is, but you can see the ears, the nose. That's Ganesha. There's an eye there, and an eye over here. So. This is a little alien being that I captured. No, I'm just kidding. It's just a light from Spencer's, but anyway, it's artistic, so it's there. That concludes the presentation that I have for now. I have a whole lot more material, and if there's enough interest, I might go through that and start to make more of this, but it's very, very time consuming to do stuff like this, and without any interest, it takes so much time, and I'm not doing what I need to do for myself if I'm doing it too much. So I've had to back off of it for a very long time. So if anybody is interested, I may do more. You'd have to let me know that you're interested. I can go and try to get the rest of them, or I can even go and do more. I love doing things like this, but I haven't been because I've had other things I've had to tend to. So if you just caught this last video, definitely go back and check out all the rest of these because they've got really good explanations for you. And they're things you won't see and hear anywhere else. I've seen video channels where people have had like other people send them images and they get maybe an anomaly here and an anomaly there. And there's one lady that she does some stuff that's interesting, but it's like, I know she's connected to the people that hacked me. So I don't want to go down that road, but there's a lot of people that have tried to stop me, and there's a lot of people that have tried to do these things. And they're, everybody's different for a reason. And so after all this time with the stuff that I'm doing, I felt that it was appropriate to try to explain these things. And also because I think, not to get too preachy, but we're at a point in human civilization where it'd be a really good idea to start to be able to understand the reality that we're in so that it doesn't get completely destroyed. Because there are those who don't want this. They don't want people to wake up. They don't want people to turn on their dormant DNA, and they don't want people to be able to perceive that there's things beyond them. They want to be these all-powerful gods, and they're not gods. They're called all kinds of things. They're usually called elite. They're not elite. Elite is Elohim. It's the L's. It's light beings. They're beings that were known as the gods. I'm not saying they're God. I'm saying they're the beings that are known as the gods. Actually, beings that have a light quality. They're not the lowest, darkest, most maniacal, evil minds that humanity has to offer. Those beings are connected to the earth and to the cosmos. They're not going to try to destroy the earth. There are people here that do not care about anything but their own agenda, and they don't want you to know because they don't want you to care about these things. And maybe somebody will, maybe somebody won't, but this is the material that I have right now, and this is what I'm putting out. So if you are interested in more, contact me on my website. That would be infinitusluxlucis.one, O-N-E. And that's the new website it's the new website hub. It's like the parent company that all of my other branches are going to be under, because this is an expanding thing. I have a lot of different ideas that I have been trying to get around to for years, and I am now getting some of them out. So as that progresses and as that grows, there will be more material. So if you want to follow me, if you want to know, go to my social media, follow me. If you want to be on the email list so that when I put out new stuff, send me an email from the contact page, and let me know that you want to be on the email list. And if you're interested in having me do psychic artwork for you or do coaching for you, then you can find all that information on the website as well. Thank you. I hope you have a great day. Bye.